Okay, there you go. Students, I'm going to repeat the class because I forgot recording. So I'm going to start the game. Dear students, welcome to this class. You can ask me any question during the exposition or by the end. I'd be pleased to answer your questions and clarify your doubts. So, what do you think the class is going to be about according to these pictures? All these pictures describe some actions and verbs. For example, this girl is writing something. This boy is checking out his phone. And they are walking. She's watching TV. They are cooking and they are putting her makeup on. You know, all of these pictures describe verbs and therefore they describe actions. All right. So there are verbs, normal verbs that we can find in the English language, but in this class, we're going to learn the phrasal verbs, all right? The phrasal verbs are a special composition of a verb plus an adjective plus an adverb or plus a preposition. As we can see here, I'm not sharing a screen. Okay, I'm going to start again. Give me a moment. Okay. So I was saying that the phrasal verbs, their composition is a verb plus an adjective plus an adverb or plus a preposition. Here in this row, we have normal verbs. Play, write, laugh, smile, cook, try, look. But some of these verbs plus an adjective, an adverb, or a preposition form a new verb called phrasal verb. All right. So here we have some phrasal verbs. There are many of them, but these are very famous phrasal verbs. Most of them are prepositions and adverbs. For example, we can find get up, go away, keep away, stay away, end up, come out, come in, hold on, watch out, go on, get in, sit down, stand up, fall over, pull apart, grow up, show off. You know the pronunciation. I want you to familiarize with the pronunciation of phrasal verbs and also their composition, the right composition. So we have many rules of phrasal verbs because not all are the same. We find the phrasal intransitive verbs, phrasal inseparable transitive verbs, and phrasal separable transitive verbs. The phrasal intransitive verbs only affects the subject of the sentence. Like, for example, my smartphone broke down this week. You know, her smartphone broke down. The phrasal inseparable transitive verbs, it means they are not separable. As a transitive verb, the action falls on the direct object, not in the subject like the intransitive verbs. For example, I will look after my grandmother tonight. Look after can be separated because it means it's an inseparable transitive verb. It can be separable because it will affect the grammar of the sentence and the meaning. The next is phrasal separative transitive verbs. This is separable, but it's different at the first one. Again, being transitive, the action falls on the direct object. However, they are called separable because the direct object can be placed between the verb and the adjective, adverb, or preposition. You know, I wanted you to notice this specific example right here because you're going to notice that the phrasal verb, which is let down, is separable by a subject, which is me. So we have these sentences. You never let me down. You're commonly going to find this kind of sentence because it's very common. In all cases, it can be me, it can be her or his. So it's one of the most common. Now for the activity, for the time, the activity, we're going to pass to the activity. I wanted you to, as I say to you, the phrasal verbs are very common in songs, readings, essays, and it always is going to be there and everywhere you look. Okay, so it's important for you to learn. For example, I heard the song of Ed Sheeran, which I don't remember how it's called, but it's a very popular song. And in the part of yellow, we have the phrasal verb. Now knowing what it was, I will not give you up this time. But darling, just ease me slow. Your heart is all I own, and your eyes, you're holding mine. It's a very popular song, and I selected and I underlined this phrasal verb. I wanted you to do the same and share your answers with the class. Find a song and find phrasal verbs that contain. Find a song, you're going to hear a song, listen to a song, and then you're going to try to find a phrasal verb in the lyrics of that song, okay? So you have 10 to 15 minutes to do that. If you have any question, you can ask me. Welcome, Ruby. Did you hear the activity?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Ruby just finished the activity. She put shake it off, which means sacúdelo en español. And we're going to listen the lyrics of this song with a link. All right. Give me a second. All right. That's the song that Mika find, that Ruby find. And the principal phrasal verb here is shake it off. So it's correct. It's a good phrasal verb to remember. Now you know, have you ever listened to this song? All right. So let's continue with the next student. Salome find hold on, which means aguarda in Spanish. And let's listen to the song. There you go. That's the lyrics of the song. It's right here. That's great. Okay. That's a good example. Hold on means aferrarse o aguardar. So in this case, the song is talking about a story of love, and the author says, or the singer says, that we have to, that he's hold on to his girl. So it's a really good example. Okay, the next one is Galilea. Okay. She find give up, which in Spanish means rendirse. All right. We're going to listen the song. I'm going to share the screen as fast as possible. There you go. That's the chorus. Okay. Okay, I won't give up, let me love you, which in Spanish means no me rendiré, no me rendiré. Don't you give up and I won't give up, no me rendiré. So it's a good example too. Thank you, Galilea. It was correct. Now let's go with the next student. She is Victoria. Give me back my girl. Devuélveme. Give me back. It is a intransitive phrasal verb, and it's a correct example. We're going to listen the song that Victoria chose. Okay, I'm just sharing the screen. Okay, it is a Spanish song, but it has translation. So here's the example that Victoria is giving us. Give me back my girl. Give me my girl back. Devuélveme a mi chica. All right. That's cool. Well, dear students, thank you for attending to this English class. Please don't forget the phrasal verbs. They are everywhere you look in songs, in essays, and readings, and they have different meanings, and they are very important to use in the language, in the English language, right? So thank you for being here and for your attention, okay? Good night and bye. Have a good holiday.
Bye. See you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
All right. Bye, boys. Boys, you can leave now. Guys, you can leave now. Thank you. I'm going to finish this meeting.